What's up, Washington Commanders Nation? Kicking off another news roundup on the channel with hot and unfortunately very tough information about our team. A big welcome to another video, another news roundup, always delivered quickly, objectively, and very up to date. If you're new, subscribe. We have daily videos, you stay super well informed, you don't miss anything, and pump up that like button. It really helps the channel and motivates me a lot to keep recording for you here on YouTube. Let's go. The news nobody wanted has arrived. Yesterday, after that embarrassing 31-0 loss to the Vikings, the Washington Commanders confirmed the worst. Our veteran tight end, Zach Ertz, is out for the rest of the season. The MRI confirmed a torn anterior cruciate ligament, ACL. It's a brutal season-ending injury for the 35-year-old player. Coach Dan Quinn already suspected it, but the official confirmation stings the fans' hearts. Ertz was in his second season with us and was second on the team in receptions with 50 catches for over 500 yards. I want your like if you trust that the team will honor the jersey and fight for Zach Ertz in these last few games. The injury came from a low and dangerous hit by the Vikings safety, Jay Ward. The play was heavily criticized as dirty by many analysts and fans. The front office has already signaled that the NFL should review the play, which could result in a fine or even a suspension for Ward. There's no place for that in our sport. It's a frustrating time. Besides seeing the team with a 3-10 record and 8 consecutive losses, we've also lost a locker room leader and a historic player. Ertz is a Super Bowl champion and the NFL record holder for receptions by a tight end. I like the front office's stance on fighting for the athlete. I want your opinion. Do you think the hit on Ertz was intentional? With this hugely important loss, the question is, who will fill this hole in the offense? The front office should give a chance to the youth. The strongest name is our second-year tight end, Ben Sinnott. He was a high draft pick, and now is his time to prove his worth. His responsibilities in the offense might increase. The other name is John Bates, a good blocker who could take on the more physical role. I want to know from you, Commanders, who is better? Who would you start, Ben Sinnott or John Bates? The immediate future depends on these names. Any new details, I will bring them to you. Let's keep going. After a tight loss to the Denver Broncos in overtime, the feeling was that the team had taken a major step forward, gaining confidence. Well, nation, that confidence crumbled. The humiliating 31-0 loss to the Vikings wasn't just one step back, it was a steep fall. I thought we took a step forward last week, and tonight, after the game, I thought we took 3 steps back. We didn't find our rhythm. To me, none of it was acceptable. Coach Dan Quinn. Later, Quinn doubled down, saying it felt like 10 steps back. Wide receiver Terry McLaurin, our captain, agreed. We took some steps back this week, and honestly, we all have to own that. And what was the crucial moment, nation? McLaurin and Quinn pointed to the Commanders' first offensive drive. The score was 7-0 Vikings, and we got to the 2-yard line of the opponent. Goal to go. Not only did we not score a touchdown, but we turned the ball over on downs. McLaurin was emphatic. If we would have come out with 7, it's a completely different game. That's what gives the defense morale. We saw their defense grow after that. The team was simply flat, lacking energy. Bobby Wagner, our leading linebacker, summarized the frustration. It's unfortunate where we're at. We have a lot of good guys in this room, but it just hasn't worked out. The loss came with more physical pain, besides losing Zach Ertz, who McLaurin called a linchpin. Zach Ertz, we've already reported, torn ACL, out for the season. A brutal blow. Jaden Daniels, our rookie quarterback, re-injured his left elbow, the same one that took him out of previous games, after falling badly while trying to pursue an interception. Coach Quinn pulled Daniels out of the game for precaution. It was my decision to sit him out. We were off as a team, and I felt like that was the right call. Marcus Mariota, who came in, also reinforced. The health of the players is most important. Fans, the truth is no one is going to feel bad for the Commanders. McLaurin was direct. I also don't feel bad for us, placing the responsibility on the team itself to pull out of the rut they've dug. Next challenge, the Commanders head to New York to face the New York Giants. What is your expectation for this game against the Giants? Should Jaden Daniels play even with the injured elbow, or should Marcus Mariota be the starter to protect him? Comment. Let's go! To wrap up today's video, we reported in the previous roundup that Jaden Daniels left the loss against the Vikings after falling on his left elbow, which was previously injured. However, head coach Dan Quinn provided an update that slightly reassures the fans. Precaution. Coach Dan Quinn confirmed that he pulled Daniels out of the game as a precaution after the quarterback fell awkwardly while pursuing an interception. Daniels was medically cleared to return to the game by the team staff, but the coach made the decision to protect him. Confidence in return. Reporter Ben Standig learned that Quinn expects Daniels to play again this season. This is a relief, as it shows the injury is not long-term like Ertz's ACL. The medical clearance before Week 14 already indicates there is no serious structural damage. Despite the pain of the loss, the focus now is protecting the crown jewel. Daniels is the future, and we need him at 100%. It is essential that Daniels recovers. He, who was the number 2 pick in the 2024 draft and the 2023 Heisman Trophy winner, is in his second year and is already our hope. He has a 4-year contract valued at over $37 million, which demonstrates the franchise's investment and confidence in him. This season, even playing only 7 games, Daniels has promising numbers. Completion percentage, 62.5%. Passing yards, 1,262. Passing touchdowns, 8. Rushing touchdowns, 2. Rushing yards, 262. He brings a dynamic that the team simply does not have with Marcus Mariota. Therefore, protecting him is priority number 1. The next game is a division classic against the New York Giants. If Jayden Daniels is 100% pain-free, he should be the starter. His time on the bench against the Vikings was a protective measure, but the Commanders need him on the field to try and break this losing streak. I want to know from you, Nation. Do you think Coach Dan Quinn is doing the right thing by protecting Jayden Daniels, even if it costs us more losses this season? Did you like the video? Leave your like. Subscribe to the channel. We're in this together, and get well soon, Jayden.